Good morning, everyone. I know I sound really nasal. Came back from Costa Rica and there was a 40-degree drop in temperature. So I am trying to fight this, whatever this is that got me when I came home. But I wanted to get with you with some great news. You all know that there's a lot of videos out there talking about the Corporate Transparency Act and that people that have businesses that they've had to register with the state have to reveal all of their personal information, their names, addresses, their slave surveillance numbers, and all of this stuff if they own 25% or more of the company, or if they have a significant um, overall management position in the company. They have control. So it's about control or 25%. And there are some hefty fines if you don't do it. For example, for older businesses, if they don't do it by the end of 2024, and the newer businesses supposedly had 90 days to do it. And I've seen so many videos that are kind of triggering people and panicking people about this. And when I first read about it, I knew that it wasn't that big of a deal because we could wait. And I was actually told by a group of people that I was on Zoom with, wait, because there's going to be some changes made. Well, there's one good glimmer of hope right here. On March 1st, 2024, the United States District Court, Northern District of Alabama, Northeastern Division, has ruled that the Corporate Transparency Act is unconstitutional. So the plaintiff in this case is the National Small Business United, doing business as the National Small Business Association. And the defendant is Janet Yellen in her official capacity as Secretary of the Treasury. So the United States District Court, Northern District of Alabama, gave a whole memorandum opinion about this Corporate Transparency Act. And I'm gonna try to put the link below this video. But in essence, they're saying that this thing is unconstitutional. Now, this is like the first fight, and I'm praying that other plaintiffs come forth in other states so that this thing can end up in the U.S. Supreme Court so that they can say that we're not doing this because we don't have any more autonomy. I'm going to read you the conclusion of the decision. It says the Corporate Transparency Act is unconstitutional because it cannot be justified as an exercise of Congress's enumerated powers. This conclusion makes it unnecessary to decide whether the Corporate Transparency Act violates the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendments. This was the plaintiff's argument that the Corporate Transparency Act violates the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendments. And this court is saying it's unconstitutional because it can't be justified as one of Congress's powers. So they don't even need to rule on the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendments. Then it goes on to say, for these reasons, the plaintiffs are entitled to summary judgment as a matter of law. The court grants the plaintiff's motion of summary judgment and denies the defendant's motion to dismiss or alternative cross motion for summary judgment. The court will separately issue a final judgment, and this is done in order March 1st, 2024, which is a couple of days ago. So look for more fights with this Corporate Transparency Act. I would not rush and do this at all, which is what I was told. I got this information, by the way, from my attorney, the McPherson Group, Nathan McPherson. Mac McPherson started this group, and their website is beatirs.com. So they're serious about beating the IRS, my attorneys. Mac McPherson, the founder of the McPherson Group, was a Green Beret. And when he came back from the war, he had to find something else to fight. So he selected the IRS, and they are good. I can't even tell you how much they've helped me. But anyway, back on this Corporate Transparency Act, do not panic about this. And I'm going to wait, and you might want to wait. I can't tell anybody what to do, but I would say you don't need to be panicking about this. Now, let me change the subject with my nasal self. I have been talking to different people. I've done boot camps, I've done, different things and one-on-ones. And what I've gotten out of the information that I've gotten from people is that their time is limited. They would love to do a 12-week boot camp. I've done a 6-week boot camp. That was about the longest that people would want to have to commit to something because our time is just so tied up in this world. So I am going to, drum roll please, I'm going to start doing stick it to the IRS challenges. So my first stick it to the IRS challenge is going to be March 27th through 30th. It's going to be really a 3-day challenge, but that fourth day for anybody that wants to join, I'm just going to, let it all out. So be prepared to get that information. My team is putting together the web page that you'll go to register for that. There'll be people that just want to look at it. There will be people that want to hear the questions of those who want to ask questions. So you'll get a chance to be one of those that get to ask me questions. And I have a co-host. Joe Bannister is going to be on with me for some of those days. So I know we're a powerful team. And so I want you all to get ready for the Stick It to the IRS Challenge, which is going to start the 27th through 30th. Hopefully, the website for that will be up this coming week. And I am getting ready to go and try to find something to eat that's going to help me get rid of this, whatever this is I have. Everybody have a wonderful day.